Oh my gosh, it says we're live in this thing. Let's go. I think I'm live. Do I put this down some? Am I lit up enough? I don't think I am. Maybe I need to let me see if I do like uh I don't even know what to put in here. I don't know. All right, guess what? We're live. What's up? I got something to go over today. I think it's I'm gonna actually wait to get some more people in this thing. Where's the notifications? We got to get some more people in here. I'm about to start this off with one person. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait till the people come through. We're gonna wait till I get some people coming through. See if I zoom this in. I'll get this ready for y'all. Yeah, what's up? Y'all start coming in this thing. We're gonna wait a little bit though. Just a little bit, man. Can't be having it to where it's what's up, what's up? New Mexico in this thing. What's up to United Arms? What's up, Nick O from Canada? And we gotta get some more people in this thing. We low today. People busy. People busy on a Tuesday. All right, y'all start coming through. Got a couple of y'all in here. Okay. Hopefully y'all been. Hey, I just want to say thank you for everybody that's been paying attention and really studying. I think I'm gonna do some call outs today. I'm not gonna be rude about it. I am gonna be honest though. Um I think we all gotta do better. And I think when I see someone that's leading someone astray, you telling them bad information, I just want to make a mention of that. But I don't want to cause division either. I want us to all come together. So if that be the case, we got to stand in true wisdom, and really understand that we had our forefathers die for us for a reason. And it wasn't to succumb to any tyranny in or administration or regulation of any free man or woman. And that's just because, administering a free man is repugnant to his freedom. Um, Straight up, there's nothing else I can say in that regard. But and I appreciate you, DC Force. Shout out to DC Force. Yo, I'm watching the chat today. I'm gonna try to as much as possible, but I'm actually turned up too. It's gonna get lit today. And the reason it's gonna get lit is because we're talking about the transportation script. Okay. And this is by good old Eddie Craig. I covered this before, but I think it's a good time to refresh because and this is what upsets me. I saw something last night, man. And I'm gonna just say it. It was Delete Laws, DLZ Clips, Chili DeCastro. And the only thing is I never liked how before he used to go like harass cops. I understand if you go and record and you do what you got to do to kind of watch someone getting their rights violated if they say something, but trying to be an on spot attorney and then yell at people and call them pigs and just act crazy. That's never been my thing. And so when he got arrested and went to jail, even though he got an appeal, that's great. Like you should have got that appeal. I'm so happy he won, like straight up. Like I'm happy for you that you won and got that appeal on your side. Like that's amazing. But at the same time, now you're still out here kind of like telling the people just to comply, just to bow down, just to live in ignorance of the true foundations of what is real and what is false. And so, with that, I want to just be a correction and hopefully a beacon of light to Chili because I've reached out to him several times. It's been a long time ago since I shouted out to him and he's never returned. So this is what we're getting into today is the transportation stop. Last night I watched about a good 45 minutes of his live stream and he was not giving accurate information. um I think when someone's going to tell you that they're a constitutionalist scholar, they should be focusing on the Constitution and not stating that one should bow down to the judge. I'm all about being respectful, being honorable, showing respect where respect is granted. But when someone tries to override you by thinking that you are not intelligent enough to handle your own affairs and that you don't know where those securities and those constitutional guarantees and the guidelines in which all agencies are supposed to abide by, like you have to be a little bit forceful. You don't have to be rude, but you have, hey, you're not going to violate my rights today. Like serious, but not like, you don't got to be like that, bro. You can get your point across very clearly. Like I've seen people give looks like those alpha males. They'll be like in the background. Nobody will see them and they'll make a quick look like this. They'll give that quick. and nobody else will see them. They'll do it real quick while you're looking. You're like looking across the room or something, right? And you come across this person, they don't like you. And you're looking, you're like, yeah. And this one person knows you're waiting. They'll look at them, and they're all like, as soon as they see your eyes, their face is normal. And then as soon as y'all eyes connect, they're like, you know what I'm saying? You can be like that without being So cool. It's okay. So what I first off want to do is, how do I do share screen? So let's get into what you should do according to the law and the Constitution in relation to traffic stops, at least how I think so. Okay. So if I do okay, so I think what happened here is this preview, if I as big, and then it's because it's sharing the whole screen. Okay, cool. So I'll do it like this then. So first off, what I want to do is this is Eddie Craig right here, y'all. This is my boy Eddie Craig. He's amazing. Um Man, shout out to Eddie Craig, y'all. This is the guy. Where is he at? Let me full screen. This him right here. Oh, well, I think it showed it on screen. Entire screen. This If you don't know who Eddie Craig is, that's Eddie Craig. It should pop up here shortly. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So this is Eddie Craig right here, y'all. And if you don't know about him, this is my guy, y'all. He was a good segue and for me to understand. He talks about Texas law, but again, you can cross-reference statutes. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty uniform, hence the Uniform Commercial Code. You dig? So that's Eddie Craig. And then this is his website right here, Tao of Law. Okay. So this is my boy, Tao of Law. He's sound. And I've been watching a good video. It's his latest one on his YouTube channel, which is in my description if you want to visit it. It's his most latest video. In that latest video, he's talking about, why you shouldn't go the whole national status and declare yourself and pledge allegiance. And I haven't done that either. I'm a strong believer in no contracts because I am the highest. I don't need no contracts. If I do need a contract, I'll establish a contract and I'll use it and then get rid of that contract because I don't want to be held liable under anything unless I'm pledging allegiance to the right cause. You see what I'm saying? So what we're getting into again is the transportation script. And this is what, if you notice, you'll notice as we go through this, I utilize these things. Okay. I definitely have utilized these things, y'all. This is what's up. This is where you want to be at. Okay. So it should be practiced and memorized. I keep this in my car. So if necessary, you need to print it out, keep it in your car, never forget. Always carry an audio device with you. Make sure you're pointing it not at the cop. Do not have something where your phone is sitting and you can just sit there. You can use both of your hands. Your hands are fully free. I don't ever have my phone in my hand. Hey man, I'm telling you my rights right now. They're looking at you like, oh man, it's just a bad look. So just have your phone sitting somewhere, even if it's not on the cop. You're recording the interaction. Okay. They don't even have to know that you're recording. It's just to have the recordings fine, bro. It's not a big deal that they're on camera. Okay. Unless maybe you walking, some situations like that. All right. So tell the officer that is your lead. Okay, wait. You can get someone on the phone. That's a second counsel or another witness as well. What you say and during a transportation stop can mean the difference between simply getting a citation or not and being released to continue on your way or being hauled off illegally, of course, to jail. Okay. So just make sure that you must control the information exchange and your emotional state. Your emotional state must stay cool, calm, and collect. When they be trying to demand that you do something, hey, take back control of the situation. Don't get scared. Chill out. Know that you've done nothing wrong. Know that. I don't know why people get scared at traffic stops if you've done nothing wrong. So why get emotional? Lean back, stay calm, stay cool. You're in control because you're the highest of authority. Do not allow yourself to become frustrated, or afraid, or angry. Maintain your composure and speak in a calm and collected voice and manner at all times. You want the video evidence to show that if anyone lost their control at all, it wasn't you during the encounter. It was the officers. Okay. It is important that you ask anyone else that may be with you to remain silent and shut up. Shut up. Zip it. Cops start asking you questions. Hey, buddy, how's it going today? Let me see your ID as well. Don't say I don't have to. Just don't say nothing. Just if you're going to say anything, say, I reserve all rights, including my right to remain silent. And that's it. You're good to go. I swear. That's it. Someone else can get you in just as many problems as you can yourself. So if they say or do things other than described herein, while I'm aware that there is an ability to say less just as effectively, I believe that there should be working towards ending the abuses and behavior of our public servants by making a record that would allow us to take action against those of them that refuse to honor and obey our secured liberties. Okay? Their oath of office and the limits of their power and authority, which is not much on that city level. Remember, the creator, the creation of the creator, which is us, then our creation, which is the government, then its creation, which are the states in a sense. In a sense, I know people can get deep with me on this one and I'm not accurate, but then the counties, the cities, and then the police departments. Very bottom, policy enforcers that get guns to kill people. If that's even wild, that's even wilder to think about, really. Top flight security of the world, Craig. Do's and don'ts. Do remember that an officer is required to read you your rights before questioning or searching you if they have placed you in a custodial arrest. In Texas, you are always in a custodial arrest when stopped for an alleged definition in parentheses. Definition in parentheses. Black Laws Dictionary. Traffic offense. What is the definition of traffic? You should know this by now if you've been in my course and in the security of most sacred liberties. One employed doing what? Commerce. See sections 543.001-.009. Texas Transportation Code. There it goes again. Look it up. The reading of your rights is a mandatory requirement that works in your favor until you behave stupidly. Like calling cops dicks or being just an asshole. Come on, man. That's not going to get you nowhere. They just going to abuse you by talking voluntarily. Be aware, however, that almost never do this mean does this mean anything incriminating that you may say or that they may find can be suppressed as an involuntary or coerced statement or illegal warrantless search and seizure. You should also be aware that the officer are trained to lie about you being in custodial arrest, and you will most likely say instead that you are in a investigative detention. But it's the same thing. If you are in Texas and most other states, then understand that this is a total lie. Ding, 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 ding. Total lie. Total lie. You almost always are in a full-blown custodial arrest. See legal equation. Illustration below. Don't ever answer an officer's questions. You have the right to remain silent. Lawyers tell you this, everybody tell you this, but this script is good for me because I use traveler plates. Okay, here we go. So use, however, being silent does not mean suddenly becoming deaf. Okay, good. We all know these things. Once invoke these rights, okay, silent. The foremost thing to remember in these situations is to not engage the officer in idle conversation, dialogue, or chit-chat. It is important that the only things you say to the officer are specifically directed at the reservation and protected of your fundamentally protected rights and nothing else. That's why in my engagements, I'm always leading them back. Did you take your oath to office? I'm asking did you know that, drive, good sir, drive, you're right. Drive is one who is employed. Traffic, that is right, good sir. Traffic is one also engaged in I always am trying to educate, to empower, to bring connection and unity. People just be like, hey man, just shut up, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I'm trying to build something. Everybody's trying to build something so that we get rid of all these deaths. We got 3,600 people that have died in the past 3 years based on traffic stops that probably weren't even justified in the first place because they weren't doing commerce on the roads. It's a big deal to me, bro. That's not just 3,600 people. It goes into the tens of thousands. Once you have invoked these rights, never waive. Wait, what? How did I lose them? Never waive or self-imposed rule to invoke, demand, protect. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where am I lost at? Okay. All idle conversation, dialogue, chit chat. No, stop. Dialogue, chit chat. It is important that the only things you say to the officers are specifically directed at the reservation and protected of your fundamentally protected rights and nothing else. This is known as the self imposed rule of invoke, demand, and protect. Invoke, demand it, and then protect it. You're invoking your rights. You're demanding, you're not going to violate my rights today, and then protect it by bringing up your knowledge forth. Invoke, demand, protect. Once you have invoked these rights, never waive or abandon them by ignoring these recommended procedures. The cop, if you've seen in my situations, sir, you're under arrest. I need you to get out of my vehicle. I'm not getting out of my vehicle. I'm not getting out of my vehicle. Like, you're not going to tell me what to do. No. You're not being rude, but nobody's going to tell you what to do. Once you have, okay, questions like where are you coming from? Where are you going? Who are you meeting? Have nothing to do with the transportation stop, because transportation, commercial, they are used simply to get additional information that may allow the officer to continue his witch hunt and escalate the severity of the charges he might make against you. Also, never answer questions like, do you know why I pulled you over? Or are you aware that? Stop helping him screw you over. Don't answer these questions. Remember the cardinal rule about talking freely? Shut up and keep shutting up. And when you have done that, shut up some more. Whatever you can say and will be used against you in a court of law, so shut up. So when I speak, even though he says shut up, when I speak, I know it's going to be brought up in a court of law. I know them body cams running. I know I got my footage. I'm telling you and invoking my rights. I'm showing you my knowledge. So when I go into the courtroom and present this, you already know what's up. Like, we're not going to play about this. Okay? Do remember to roll up all of your windows. Okay? Yep. Don't ever roll down more than one window at a time. Don't ever roll down. Where is my? Oh, there it goes. Don't ever roll down one open window more than 2.5 inches. So see how he says it? They'd be like, oh, I can't hear you out here on the side of the road. It's not my fault. This is where you pull me over. I'm not rolling it down any more than that. Just say, I can hear you fine, officer, and I'm most comfortable with the window at its current level. Thank you. Don't ever provide an officer with any documents or other information that they demand. Don't ever provide an officer with any documents or other information that they demand. So why are people telling you, as soon as they get there, hand up all of your information? What? What you talking about? Huh? Bro, you're not telling people the right. You talking about you a constitutionalist scholar. You telling people just immediately give up all the because that's the law? What? What? Don't you know the difference between a law and statute, boy? Huh? You a constitutionalist scholar? Huh? Nigga, what? I'm sorry, bro. I'm keeping it real out here. Don't ever provide an officer with any documents or other information that they demand. The legal ramifications to your fundamentally protected rights are devastating when you do such. Don't ever give your consent to an officer to search your car for any reason. Why would you do that? You ain't done nothing wrong. Why would you do that? It's not being rude. I don't have to, bro. I don't want to be bothered, and I don't have to be bothered. I've done nothing wrong. It's not rude, and it's not unkind or unbecoming to say no. What is wrong with saying no? I don't want to be bothered. Leave me alone. I don't want to get engaged with you. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't get it. It's like, oh, what's the problem with me doing it? I don't want you to, bro. And like, what? And then let's say you had somebody in the car that's like, just do it, honey, or just do it, Bob, or Bill, just do as he says, man. What? What? What are you talking about? What? Oh, get out. I can't deal. Don't ever give your consent to an officer to search your car for any reason. You are just asking to have incriminating evidence planted or discovered. Stuff you didn't even know that could be used criminally to charge you. And it won't matter if you knew if it was there or not because you consented to the warrantless search. Don't be an idiot. Don't let them threaten or coerce you into waiving this right because it also attaches to the waiver of other important fundamental rights that are essential to your legal well-being. Even if they threaten to have a canine unit report to the scene, you must not waive this right. Tell the officer, I do not consent to being detained by you for any additional time or other purposes, your good sir. Am I free to go, or are you just going to continue to illegally, falsely imprison me beyond the time needed to conclude this stop? Just say no to warrantless searches. Officers will always insist that you are not under custodial arrest. Y'all better be chatting in the chat. I'm not looking right now. I'm trying to make it to where my stuff don't lag. But rather are simply being detained or are part of an investigative detention. Sounds good. Sounds very good. Sounds good. This is a blatant lie most of the time. No officer has the authority to simply walk up. Oh my God. Oh, that's why I'm filing in Hood River. I came back to Eddie Craig's script the other day and read it and said, let's do it. No officer has the authority to simply walk up and demand that you answer questions, produce ID, or provide them with your private information, verbally or otherwise. Be aware, however, that when you won't submit and give them your information, when you start asking for badge number, please, retaliation comes, don't it? Retaliation? Oh, you don't want to comply, buddy? You don't want to come back down here to your car so we can ask you them questions? We're going to take you back down there to that car in handcuffs. Oh, man. To almost think that I let y'all get away with that. Wow. I would have been a big dummy. I bet you there's people that I know that were like, Cameron still ain't filed that lawsuit? What a dummy. It's getting filed, buddy. Threaten to charge. Okay. Be aware, however, that when you won't submit and give them your information, their favorite tactic is to threaten and charge you with failure to identify. However, in Texas law and in most other states, you can be charged with failure to identify only, let it sink in, only if you have already been lawfully arrested for some other offense, or you are being lawfully detained for questioning in a criminal investigation. Not violations, bro. Ordinances. No, sir. And then only under the following conditions and circumstances. In either case, you are required to give only your name, address, date of birth, nothing more. In the case of already being lawfully arrested for some other offense, you cannot refuse to provide these three things. In the case of being lawfully detained, you cannot provide false responses for these three things, but you can refuse to provide them at all. See how that works? You can provide this information verbally. There is no law in Texas that requires that it be presented on some form of physical ID or document, nor could there be in anywhere in the USA. Why? Logically think that you cannot be forced to get an ID because you cannot be forced to do anything. That would be slavery. That's the definition of slavery. Being forced to do something that you don't want to do is slavery. They cannot enforce you to do that. So if they be sitting here telling you Oregon is a fair to carry and present, what you talking about? What? Huh? That's my thing now. I'm gonna just keep saying what and huh, bro. Huh? I'm gonna just shake my head at him, bro. I'm not even gonna. If they rude, if they polite, I'm gonna try and educate them though, because there's not and cannot be a valid law that requires or compels a private individual to obtain and carry a state or federally issued form of ID. So when people out there telling you you got to get a national passport with the 5-star and blase and all this and that, bruh, nope, we the highest, bro. We the highest. Okay. Now, warning, big red letters, warning. Let me check the chat real quick. What y'all got going on? Y'all chatting? Yo, y'all really get in the chat. Y'all need to chat some more. Nope. There's 60 of y'all in here. Get in the chat and start talking. I want the public to start seeing what y'all talking about. I put on the chat replay, so when this thing gets done, it's going to upload to the internet, and the live is going to be there. Y'all get to chatting. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to minimize this thing. Please, I need to see some more people chatting. Y'all playing with me right now. All right. Warning. It is of the utmost importance that you understand the true nature and purpose of transportation. I'm telling you guys, you got to learn legalese. You got to learn Black Law's Dictionary. You have to learn the definitions. You've been fooled. I was fooled. We ain't fooled no more. It's time. It's time we rise, bro. With knowledge, power, education, wisdom, unity, we bridging the gap between us and the police. They don't want to be doing this, bro. I'm telling you, they don't want to be doing this no more, bro. They want to be part of the community. They don't want to be looking over their shoulders and being like, oh, I seeing people at the store like, oh, I arrested that guy and all that for like something minuscule, bro. They don't want to, bro. I know they don't, bro. I've talked to a lot. The goal of every enforcement officer nationwide is to create a situation that culminates in one or two scenarios, but maybe so. Maybe there are a lot of people like this. A DUI bust or a drug bust. This is always the goal. It is never about public safety. It is always about maximizing the potential charges against an individual and revenue that a conviction on those charges generates. Stop helping them set you up for a fall. Also, do not attempt to educate the officer. Oh, I do though, about what they can and cannot do. I don't tell them what they can or cannot do. I try to educate as much as possible. Oh, I don't know. I do. I'm sorry. Or the law associated with transportation or the criminal code of criminal procedure. Register your verbal objection to their actions for the record by following the procedures below. Napoleon had it right when he said, never interrupt your enemy while he is busy making mistakes. That's something to learn from, though, straight up. Learn this wisdom or you will make your own fatal mistakes. Once you know the officers' names and badge numbers, use them both together as often as practical, as shown in the procedures. Make him or them aware that they are being directly associated with any unlawful and illegal acts or violations of your fundamentally protected rights, not your constitutional rights. Because your constitutional rights, those constitutions are the limits. That's the guidelines. That's the big boy policy that they cannot cross. Your rights go beyond constitution limitations, well beyond. Okay, your rights are fundamentally protected. They're unalienable. So that means they include aspects of liberties, securities, natural law, maxims of law, philosophical. I mean, it gets deep, bro. It gets deep because y'all think it's always about going in there and proving, am I guilty or not? It don't work like that. When you get deep in this thing, it is about rights, man. It is about technicalities, man. There's so many technicalities that we are going through in my playlist. The most sacred liberties. They are amazing. And that's before we even get to, are you guilty or not? Like, oh, it's so good. Okay. So, otherwise engaged during this. While it is not fatal to the situation if you fail to do so, it is relatively important that you try to do things in order and verbiage presented below. It is important that the only things you say to the officers are specifically directed at reservation and protected of your fundamentally protected rights and nothing else. And that's why I educate, because I'm letting them know, like, hey, you need to know this. And that's why Officer Emmy in Hood River rectified and said, no, you're right. You are traveling. You're not using the roads for commerce. And no, I get it. You're not a sovereign citizen. I can't even call you that, because they do know. So once you have invoked your rights, never waive or abandon them by ignoring the recommended procedures listed above and below. Simply repeat the verbiage in items 1 and 2 as necessary for each new officer you speak with. Okay. I'm going to play this out as best as possible. Okay. I'm going to try and act it out now. Soon as he pulls up, for the record, may I get your name and badge number, please? I'm Casey, blah, blah, blah. All right, Officer Casey, badge number 36. Is there a recording being made of this encounter? Yes, sir, there is. Okay, so is that recording comprised of both audio and video? Yes, sir. Are you relatively certain that your recording equipment is functioning properly for the purposes of making this recording? Yes, sir, it is. We have all of them. Okay, yeah. So is your body, microphone, and camera, if any, turned on and functioning properly to the best of your knowledge today, sir? Yes, sir, it is. Can I get your Officer Jones, badge number 36? What is the emergency and how can I help? Okay, well, I pulled you over for, okay, Officer Casey, badge number 36. What facts or information are you alleging gave you probable cause to stop or accost me today? Oh, well, blah, blah, blah. In the state penal code, you have to blah, 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 blah. Okay. Officer Casey, badge number 36. Do you have a properly signed and issued warrant authorizing you to search me or my property, by the way? He's not going to say yes, but it said if yes. And he's going to say whatever he needs to say. Okay, Officer Casey, badge number 36. Do you have a properly signed and issued warrant of arrest that accurately describes or names me as the person to be arrested? If they try to interrupt you, stop where you are and finish. Or just restart over. Okay. Okay. Number 7. For the record, I just wanted to let you know. Look, and this is where I start off. I start off right on 7, bro. Like I'll be skipping all that. But what you'll notice is that this is exactly what I do. Go back and watch my stops. You'll see this is exactly what I do. For the record, I just want to let you know right now, I'm not operating in a for-hire capacity by engaging in any form of transportation whatsoever, or other commercial use of the highways. Officer Casey, badge number 36, please acknowledge that you have so been informed. Okay. Whatever they say, right? Blase, blase, blase. Officer Casey, badge number 36, am I under custodial arrest or am I free to go? If he says, okay, so then you say, so if I'm not under custodial arrest, then am I free to go? You see, that's what I tell y'all. Eddie Craig, hey, Eddie Craig is my dude. Eddie Craig, my name for real, man. Eddie Craig, I'm trying to get him on. I emailed him, y'all. So maybe I can get Eddie Craig on because I love him, bro. He's so good, bro. Like, so good, bro. Y'all have no clue. I can't wait to get him on. He's going to get on. I'm going to get him on. Officer Casey. Hold on. I got chapped lips, so y'all got to bear with me. When they get cold out, I get chapped lips. And then, of course, I'm using this Carmex, so my lips peeling. All right, where are we at? Officer Casey, badge number 36. What is the articulable probable cause that leads you to believe that I have committed or am about to commit a crime that would authorize you to stop and detain me or even arrest me any further? He gonna say what he gotta say. Well, I've got lawful authority under the state of blase blase, and just keep your calm, bro. And even if they don't answer you directly and they just keep on, are you gonna give me your ID or not? Ask the next question, bro. Ask the next question, man. For the record, Officer Casey, badge number 36, in order to protect my rights and not waive any by error or accident, I wish to clarify my legal understanding of this situation as it currently is. You said that I'm not free to go, so I must conclude that I am in a custodial arrest and not simply an investigative detention due to any crimes that have been committed. Okay, so therefore, I'm going to invoke my fundamentally protected rights right now, all of my rights, including my right to remain silent and my right to assistance of counsel. Okay. From this point forward, I do not consent to providing you with any information or documents that could or will be used against me in a court of law or to possibly incriminate me. So please do not ask me to produce anything to you whatsoever. From this point forward, please do not ask me to answer any further questions, as I will not ask them, or to perform any form or test relating to any manner whatsoever without my attorney present or counsel, co-counsel. Okay, you can say co-counsel because you can be an attorney in fact. You represent yourself pro se. You was attorney in fact. Okay, you literally can. Okay, I'm gonna go through this one real quick before I say something. So, Officer Casey, badge number 36. Do you intend to harm, injure, or punish me by any method of assault, arrest, or incarceration because I have invoked these fundamentally protected rights? That question right there is hard. That's a hard one to beat. Most of them are gonna be like, damn, he just asked me a question that could really, really get me put away. Okay, so we're gonna do one thing real quick. I'm gonna say, stop sharing, and I'm gonna come here, and then I'm gonna minimize this. I hope I come back and y'all are talking. Oh, y'all are talking. Y'all are talking a little more. A little more. Look. Okay, no, y'all are talking because I didn't see Mikey in here yet. What's up, Mikey? I see you, my boy. All right, now I'm gonna touch base on this. This is quite different than someone telling you that's a constitutionalist scholar to get a trifold and hand over all of your information because it's required by law, isn't it? Very different, isn't it? Constitutionalist scholar, if I'm not mistaken, would be telling you to stand up for your rights with knowledge, power, education, wisdom, honor, integrity, and morality. That's what I would think. If they're not doing such, then why just the aspect that they're telling you that you need to have all those things to be on the roads is crazy to me, let alone just hand it over because it's required by law. Yeah, I guess it is if you're doing commerce on the roads, but we have clearly learned the law and the principles and liberties that are secured by the Constitution and numerous case law. We are now 8 hours deep into case law about this topic, not including the right to travel course. And I'm not trying to be egotistical here. I hope nobody is taking this as an egotistical thing. I am speaking to the fact that it comes with knowledge, power, education, and wisdom. There's nothing more than that. It's not just me throwing it out in the air and hoping that something sticks. It is factual from my experience, hence the past 8 to 9 years that I've been doing such. I mean, I literally wrote a book about my experiences. I've been showing everything, even the courts where they are dismissing them. So I don't know what else to do than utilize my experience to tell you the truth of the matter, because I am living the experience of putting these same things into practice. I am being the example for the change. I'm being the example for the change, because all the change is education. You don't need to file nothing crazy. The only thing you may need to do is rescind your license, revoke it, turn in the DMV surrender form. But they're going to harass you. So then what are we doing? We are preparing ourselves to litigate in court in our own private capacity. Why? Because we have the knowledge. And why? Because we're the highest of authority. And why? Because there is no verified complainant that can come against us to complain about our actions while on the roads. And if there is such, then there would be a civil litigation in that manner. I have so many people ask me about, what do you do with no insurance? It's civil litigation. It's the same civil litigation in which those two agents on the back end go through, like it's arbitration, instead of going to the civil matter. But with us, knowing that we're in all of our capacity, it's us having arbitration with the other insurance agent or the other party that was in violation. But I'm going to tell you, bro, I drive safe. So I don't have these things occur to me. I don't get in no wrecks. Okay, so let's get back into share screen, enter entire screen, share, and then minimize this back. I don't want lag. Okay, so we ended that first part of the traffic stop script. You don't have to give up anything, bro. Start letting them violate you and stand up. Now, I'm going to say it multiple times. You have to be knowledgeable yourself, okay? You have to be knowledgeable yourself. I think I even have the script in the description for you to read about this, okay? But you have to be knowledgeable yourself. And don't be out there doing this on your last dollar, y'all. Please don't. I mean, maybe they're going to arrest you and you get out. I think you get out quick on tickets like this anyways. I don't know. Ain't gone to jail 8 years over a ticket. Understand this: when you refuse to produce the demanded documents or to answer any questions, the officer is going to begin to get upset and continuously state that the law requires that you produce a driver's license. The law states that you failure to carry and present and other information on demand of a law enforcement officer. It's demanded of you. You must require, because I'm over you. You are now my servant, boy. When I turn on them lights, no sir, you're still my public servant. Because I ain't hurt nobody. I'm a peaceful, law-abiding person. I'm a creation of the creator, bro. I'm a contributing factor of my society. I'm a contributing factor to my community. I'm a contributing factor to my mother, to my father, to my family. I'm a contributing part of we, the people. And all power is inherent in me. And there ain't nothing that you can tell me that's going to be otherwise, ever. We understand who we are now. The law, okay, they are. See, I told you on my lips all chat, bro. They are also prone to falsely accusing you of obstructing or interfering with a public duty officer, or just outright threatening to commit acts of violence against you and or your property. Those are violations of your titles. Title 18, it's time to enforce our United States codes. They were made for us. Our ancestors made them to go against those that were going to violate them. Why? Because they were sacred. They were liberties. They were so sacred that within those same titles, within the United States Code, within the 18th section or title, it says punishable by death at the very end, still to this day. Still to this day. Sorry, my lips are chapped, bro. Y'all gonna have to hold on a second. They straight up are out here threatening to commit acts of violence against you. That's why I'm one of my ones with Oregon City. He's like, "Oh, you better get out or you're going to be arrested." I told him, "You're wrong for that, dude. You did wrong. I pushed you right where I needed you. I got you right where I wanted you. Pushed you right into threatening me. I know what I'm doing out here. Don't fall for this. It is a scare tactic. Fear, fear and intimidation. Once you lose the fear and intimidation, you you hold it all, bro. Don't waive your rights, man. Stand on what our ancestors died for, please, bro. I have people that I'm having conversations with daily talking about their ancestors and how they died for our freedoms, man. It's not, I'm not lying to you. If you want me to start screenshotting them, sitting them up on the community, man, I know they're probably in the chat right now, maybe. You got to start standing up for who died for us, man. They died for us, bro. They died for us, bro. They went out here standing up with a sign, bro. They died for us. Millions of people gave their lives for you. Think about, really close your eyes and think about that. Millions of people died for you and your liberties. We got to do better. We got to do better. We got to do better. Invoking and refusing to waive your fundamental rights is not and cannot be converted into a crime. And if they do arrest and charge you falsely for interfering or obstructing, then you get to sue the hell out of them. Just remember, when the officers continue to demand that you produce a license, registration, proof of financial responsibility, or any other information or documents despite their threats, repeat the following ad nauseum. 12. For the record, Officer Casey, badge number 36. No law is valid if it requires me in any way to waive any fundamentally protected right in order to exercise any other right or alleged privilege. And no law can convert the free exercise of any right into a crime. I have repeatedly informed you that I choose not to waive any of my fundamentally protected rights. So, I ask you again, Officer Casey, badge number 36, do you intend to harm, injure, steal my property, or otherwise punish me for invoking my fundamentally sacred liberties and protected rights? Warning! Ding, 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 ding! Warning! Okay? Warning! Be prepared for the officer to do or threaten precisely that. He's coming. Oh, you don't want to listen, boy? We're going to tow that car. We're coming. I got my boy right down the road. He's called. Oh, you know what's crazy? I was talking to Luis about this. The people who actually towed my boy Luis's car was actually Fear of God Brothers. Or yeah, the Fear of God Brothers towing company. Ain't that a coincidence? Fear of God Brothers or God fearing brothers. I was God fearing towing. I'm just like, wow, bro. If you want the irony, wow, wow. The person out here preaching to your officers it gets arrested for standing on his fundamentally protected securities. It's amazing. Just by God fearing towing. Just wow. Warning, be prepared for the officer to threaten precisely that. And they usually start by threatening you with all manner of unpleasantries, including falsified criminal charges. All right. That a good old obstruction, just like me. Put your hands behind your back. It's obstruction. Your obstruction. Obstruction has to be a physical act, good sir. You came up and walked up on me and acted like I just gotta start doing what you're saying, talking to you, even after I reserved my rights. Then your homie didn't tell you that I reserved all your rights. So that right there is a conspiracy because I mean it's all over the place violations. We just forgot. We just forgot. We just started letting them do it. Oh, and all manner of unpleasantries, including falsified criminal charges. You only need to use sub-item A once on the first officer that threatens you. When she or they begins to do so, state the following. Officer Casey, badge number 36, due to your attitude, demeanor, and your continuous threats to falsify charges and commit acts of violence against me and my property while displaying a deadly weapon, I feel physically threatened and in fear for my life. I demand that you cease and desist and request the immediate presence of a supervisor. I will not and do not consent to any of your actions, the use of force against me or my property, or to being forced to exit my car for any purpose, especially so that you may attempt to steal my property and or assault me, injure me, or possibly even kill me. Officer Casey, badge number 36, you are fully aware that I have already invoked my fundamentally protected right to remain silent and my right to assistance of co-counsel or counsel itself. Do you intend to continue in your unlawful efforts to violate my rights? It is my belief that the information you are demanding may possibly be used against me in a court of law or in an attempt to incriminate me. And if that be so, then, upon the advice of legal counsel, I must respectively decline to provide you with any information or evidence that possibly can or will be used against me for those purposes. Officer Casey, badge number 36, I am asking you again. Do you intend to continue to deny me and my rights and to falsely imprison me, or am I free to go? Warning! Warning! Be certain to keep your face as far away from the window opening as possible while sitting normally. Never exhale or speak directly into the opening or toward the officers' faces. Doing so will almost certainly result in the following scenario. Read the do's and don'ts to better understand why. The officers makes any statement making a direct accusation against you or directed toward escalating the stop of the status of a DUI or drug bust situation, and they almost certainly will. You must be prepared to rebut it instantly. No, sir. Objection. Objection. If any officer makes any statement resembling either of the following, beware and immediately respond accordingly. Officer, sir, Sir Cameron, listen here, buddy. I smell alcohol and marijuana, and I'm going to have to ask you to step out of the vehicle. Or, Cameron, are you aware that you allegedly did something, whatever the case may be, you were swerving or blase, or you had your cell phone in your hand, and I'm going to have to ask you to step out of the vehicle. Be sure that she is lying in this case. You would say this, okay? You would say this. Officer Casey, badge number 36, your statement is patently false and an outright lie, okay? You are now trying to fabricate probable cause by making false statements into the record and false allegations against me? Is that what we're doing now? Is that what we're doing? Like, I'm gonna say it like that too. You know me, you see me. That's how I'm gonna get on them. Even if they threaten to have a canine unit report to the scene or to break out your windows, you must not waive your fundamentally protected rights out of fear. Once you consent, once you do as they say, once you do as they say, you've fallen into the voluntary servant. You have become the slave. That's all it takes. That one thing to comply. Gotcha. That was my problem at first. I gave up the idea. I'll never give it up again. I promise you that. Never, never are they gonna get. Nope. Never are they gonna get my ID. And if Chili's telling you, if he's telling you that you should do the same, it's a lie. It's a lie. All right, I'm gonna stop. Get a sip of water real quick. Problem is, we got people that are lacking education and giving proper information. They giving misinformation. You got to give the right, you dig? You can't be out here giving people false information and not understanding where the foundation of the driver's license even came from the first place. Then you're going to try and say you giving out here giving good advice to people that's putting them in even worse situations. You're not even supposed to give up your information, let alone be able to travel on. You don't even have to have a driver's license to travel on the roads. It's a fundamentally protected right. For administering a free man is repugnant to his freedom. And if you are trying to say that you must regulate a man in his own private property to be able to travel where he sees fits, you might as well regulate the toaster oven in which I utilize to make my Lego my Egos, baby. You dig? And you ain't finna do that. I'm sorry. Let's go. A, even if they threaten to have a canine, yep. Tell the officer, I do not consent to being detained for any additional time or other purposes. Am I free to go, or are you going to continue to illegally terrorize me now, threaten and falsely imprison me beyond the time that you are even allowed, needed to conclude this alleged supposed transportation stop? Repeat steps 12 through 16A required for each new or continued demand or threat imposed by the officer. So Yeah, that's kind of what we got going on here, guys. That's what we kind of got going on here. It's kind of what we got going on here. That's how your traffic stop should go. Not, I am in contract with the state and hand over my paperwork. I'm trying to teach Chili this, but he won't respond to me. He's intentionally ignoring me. You can't say that you're not seeing what's going on, bro. I've sent you my videos over and over. It's time to give the education to the people. Chili, you got to connect with me, bro. This is how we change it all. Have you not just seen what happened in Nevada? They don't even get taken to jail no more this whole year, all of 2024. No more tickets. If you get tickets, you can't get taken to jail for it. It's already happening. I'm trying to get in touch with Fines and Fees Justice Center right now. Priya Jones, the leader, been in government her whole life, bro. Trying to get them on board because they were the ones, I guess, that was somewhat situated in relation to the Nevada change as far as legislature and imprisoning people for harmless violations where nobody's getting harmed, yet they're losing their jobs and losing their vehicles. Like my boy Luis lost his trailer, bro. They sell it after a certain amount of time because nobody can get it. He don't got the money to pay for it to get it out. And it's all based on the aspect of straight constitution or title violations, bro. If there's no crime being committed, you do not have to give up your information. So just when Luis said, hey, man, I don't have to give up my information, and they said, hey, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, you either give us your information or you're going to jail. That's all you need, bro. That's all. That's it. Everything after that is null and void. It's null and void. Now, I got to come back in here and look, who am I giving some moderations to? I got to give some moderations out. Who we giving some moderators to? I need some moderators in this thing. Who we got? We're giving one to Dark Renaissance. That my boy's been in here a lot. What's up, Dark? You know what? I'm going to switch it over here so I can look at this screen. This will be better. Yep. Man, some moderators. I'm throwing some wrenches out tonight. You know what? And I also want to give away some free copies of some books. How about that? Y'all want to do that? Let's give out some free copies of books. What's up? Y'all want to get some free copies out? What should I do? Y'all give me a good idea. Let's get a good idea here. You know what? Let's give out some copies of some books. Let's give out 3 copies of some books today. Let's see. I want to give a good question. I'm going to go off of the script here. Let me look at this script. See if I can give me a good question. Good question for the crew to answer. Okay. First person to answer this question gets a free copy. Okay. What you're going to have to do is, how am I going to get this easy? I guess I could do a screenshot. That'll be fine. I'll do a screenshot. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Let's see. All right. Hey, man, if you broke, I'll tell you what, there were plenty of times where I was broke. And I'll tell you what, guess what? I'm riding with my girl on the passenger side. I'm not doing this, bro. I'm broke, bro. You just never know. You never know how they gonna hit you, man. Okay. All right, here we go. What's the first question, according to this script, that you are supposed to ask to the officer? Who got it first? Come on. Who y'all got? What y'all got? Come on. What y'all got? First question. You're supposed to ask the officer. Gets a free copy of the book. He said, what's the emergency? What is your name? What is your name and badge number? Troy Governor. Troy Grover. Grover. Throw your email up, Grover. What is the name and badge number? Officer, what is your name and badge number? Throw your email up, Grover. Come on. This is fun. I like this. This is fun. Okay, cool. Do you get now why I'm upset? I hope y'all get why I'm upset. Because I try to give the information. I'll get in people's chats and I'll watch what's going on in their live streams, and they're giving bad information, and then he's saying I'm a constitutional scholar. Chili, you've done great work. No, Troy, it's you, bro. Put your email in there, Troy. It's you. You said name and badge number, not just name. You said it right, Troy. Put your email in, Troy. I'm giving you a copy. Hurry up so I can go to the next question. Then, yeah, they're saying they're constitutionalist scholars, but that they're telling people as soon as the law comes up, open up the trifold, say I'm going to reserve all my rights, and then hand them all your information. Like, how are you going to reserve all your rights if you hand them all your information? It's in your bio. Oh my gosh, I wish you'd just give it to me, Troy. Okay, I'll try to remember. I'm not going to be able to go there right now. Let me see. Troy, go to channel. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. Boom. Okay, I got Troy. All right. Let's see. What are we going to do next for another question for free copy? Where's the preview at? Oh, I just messed up my preview. I had it open and I closed it on accident. Oh, I got a phone consultation again today. Oh, cool. Let's see. File, open recent. This one. Okay, traffic stop. Yeah. Okay. All right, let me see. Okay. How many times are you supposed to ask the officer? First one now. How many times are you supposed to ask the officer about his recording being made of this encounter in the beginning? Okay, one. Okay, two. Once. One. As many times to make sure it's working. Maybe that was a bad one. 3. Yes, it is 3. It is 3. So it is. Officer Casey, badge number 36. Is there a recording being made of this encounter? Is that recording comprised of both audio and video? Are you relatively certain that that recording equipment is functioning properly for the purpose of making this recording? And again, it's really actually 4. Is your body microphone and camera, if any, turned on and functioning properly to the best of your knowledge? Okay. SC, throw your email. I'm going to screenshot it real quick. This is fun. This is fun. I like doing this. This is cool. I love y'all, man. Y'all make me so proud. Y'all are the beginning of our whole country waking up. You know, this is only going to grow from here. You can't just leave it limited. That's why I say y'all got to get in this chat with me, because the more people see, man, they're going to learn, dude. It's going to blow up. Hey, SC, throw your email in here, SC. Come on, man. Okay. Yeah, throw your email in here. Where? I don't see no email in here. It's not showing it. Do like the first part of your email, then do a space, the @ and then the rest or something. Sometimes the chat just automatically blocks stuff like that. I can't see it. I need to get Dark Renaissance, that wrench, like I said, real quick anyways. He be in this thing. I really wish I could get everybody one. Then all be blue. That is moderator. Okay, I got that one. Okay, come on, SC. Throw it off in there, boy. Yeah, I haven't seen any of y'all's emails. Y'all gotta like separate it out or it won't come through on the chat. It blocks out for some reason. But either way, if not, here's my email. Tato Ani Machi. Yeah, see, like that. Okay, so like that. You want to do his like that. He spreads it out. Okay. But I still haven't seen your email yet, SC. It's not showing through. Yeah, it's not showing through for some reason. All right. But you can email me. Just email me. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the next question. I got through some more music on though. Hold on. I got to be jamming. I don't like being in quiet, bro. Some of my vibes, I got to have some good frequencies going. Okay. We'll keep going. We got 2 copies out. Let's make it 5. Let's make it 5 copies out. We got 2 copies going out. This is fun. All right. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I don't know which one. Okay. Number 7. is when you're finally going to be making a for record statement. For the record, I am not what? There's two different things. You are not what? Two things. What are you not? I am not operating in what? There's two things you're not operating under. You got to name them both verbatim. I'm not playing. This one's a little bit harder. This is a little harder. There's two things. For the record, I am not operating in a blank capacity by engaging in a form of blank. Oh, you got to put them together, though. You got to put them together. It's got to be in one comment. Come on, you got this. You can do it. I believe in you. Commerce and driving? Nope. For the record, I am not operating in a blank capacity. Nope. By engaging in any form of blank or other commercial use of the highways. Commerce and proverb? No. Come on. Y'all can do this. I know you can. Come on. Somebody's going to get it. Nope. I'm with you. I'm seeing y'all's chats. Nope. One of y'all got the first part. You said for hire, but the second part. It's the second part. Y'all are getting. Okay, here we go. For the record, I am not operating in a blank capacity by engaging in any form of blank or other commercial use of the highways. Commercial entities traveling privately. Okay. Commercial capacity in any form of driving. Oh, almost. Okay. For hire and commercial capacity. Almost. St. Frog Dog, you're so close. But they wouldn't say commercial again. Because watch, here we go. Here. Yo, I'm giving y'all a hint. St. Frog Dog is so close. For the record, I am not operating in a blank capacity by engaging in any form of blank or other commercial use of the highways. For hire or in commerce? Nope, not commerce. Nope, not commerce. The for hire is right. Come on. For the record, I am not operating in commercial capacity, commercial transportation, not for hire, taxi. Nope. For hire in commerce? Nope. For hire transportation. For hire and transportation. Thomas got it. For hire or transportation. For the record, I am not operating in a for hire capacity by engaging in any form of transportation or other commercial use of the highways. Officer Casey, badge number 36, please acknowledge that you have so been informed. I'm not using these roads for commerce, bro. Okay? I'm traveling. I'm traveling freely right now, bro. I don't got no goods. I ain't got no passengers with me. I'm just going from point A to point B, brother. All right. It should be. All right. You have a good day now. Because they know that it's all commercial. Thomas got that. Yep. He got it. Thomas, throw me in your email real quick or shoot me an email. You got to shoot it to me right now, though, so I know, because I know that if you shoot it, there might be some cheaters. I don't think there'll be many cheaters. I don't think there'll really be any cheaters. I think all of our people in here are really good people. Okay. Do y'all want to keep going with this? All right. That's cool. All right. Email me, Thomas, right now. Okay. Email me, please. Oh, wait. That's the wrong email. Wait. Oh, I got to delete that. Remove. Actually, I'm going to pin it. I'm going to pin my email that should be up here somewhere. Where is it at? This one. Pin message. Okay. Right there, y'all. That's my email, okay? All right. All right, let's keep going. Let's see. Oh, this one's an easy one. Y'all better be ready. This one's an easy one. You better have your little section where you type in stuff clear, because this one's easy, okay? If they're stopping you, you're under a certain type of arrest. What kind of arrest is it? Boom, Troy Crook. Troy Cook. Oh my God. Did you see? Troy came through with this thing so quick. He said, give me that book. Troy, send me an email over 327. I better get it in between now, 327, 328. Okay? Troy was on it, bro. That was so fast. That's ridiculous. That was fast. I was waiting. I was thinking I was going to sit back here. I was going to make some bad guesses, but no. Troy fooling out here, bro. Chill. Chill, bro. Okay. 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 Let's see what we got. Hey, if y'all are enjoying this, I've never done this before. I've always wanted to do it. If y'all are enjoying this, put a 1 in the chat. I want to try it one time. It'd be cool, I thought. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. What? They're doing ones, bro. Look, this is cool. Y'all are awesome. 69. Hey, man, I love 69. My numbers are 3, 6, and 9. Tesla numbers, you dig? Keys to the universe. Fibonacci. Golden ratio. Okay, so let's do... let's see. Okay. Okay. I got some. It's a little bit harder. I think there's going to be a lot of guesses, but I don't know how hard this is going to be. Okay. Officer Casey, badge number 36. What is the articulable blank blank that leads you to believe that I have committed or am about to commit a crime that authorizes you to stop and detain or arrest me? I gave you blank blank. Reasonable suspicion? Oh, you're quick, Troy. Troy is not playing. Probable cause. Awakens got it. Probable cause. Ding, 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 ding. Probable cause. Yo, Troy, you can't keep winning, bro. You already won a book. I mean, you can show that you're the quickest. You need to get your family members in here, though. Probable cause. Awaken. 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 Send me an email that says probable cause right now at 3:29. 3:30. After 3:30, it's no longer valid. Send me an email. Hurry up. Hurry up. That's the only way I know how to kind of keep it fair, because people are going to try to email and cheat. I know y'all are. Don't cheat, man. Be honest. Be fair for everybody, please, man. I'm trying to make this fun, y'all. Troy has a Neuralink, bro. Troy has a Neuralink. He has the Neuralink through Elon. It just instantly goes. As soon as he thinks it, it's sent. It's Troy ain't playing, bro. Troy's advanced, bro. He's part of the XAI. He's Grok in this thing. Troy's a cheater. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. All right. He's got the Neuralink, y'all. That boy got the Neuralink. Okay. All right, check it out. I guess I need to set some context to this, huh? Okay. Therefore, I am invoking my blank, 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 including my right to remain silent and my right to assistance of counsel. Let's see if someone gets it. Okay. Therefore, I am invoking all of my blank, 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 including my right to remain silent and my right to assistance of counsel. Oh, Ryan! Ryan in the house! Shout out to Ryan. Oh, let's go, baby! Ryan got it. What's up, Ryan? I need to throw. If I go to his channel, let's see if I have his email on here. If I go to his channel, it won't let me do that. Ryan, send me an email right now. My email is right here in the pinned comment. The pinned comment. You'll also see it in the description of this video. You should. Right now. And you need to put fundamentally protected rights. That is correct. Okay. 331 past 332. If you don't send me an email, it's not valid. Okay. For the record, officer. Or wait. excuse me, let's get it right. So therefore, the sentence was, I am invoking all of my fundamentally protected rights, including my right to remain silent and my right to assistance of counsel. Okay? Fundamental protected rights, fundamental secured liberties. You could say that. It's a liberty secured by the Constitution because it's not granted, even though fundamentally and protected is the same thing. It works very well. It works very well. Okay. You know what? I had a really good community member. He reached out to me. We had a good conversation on the phone. Shout out to you. You know who I'm talking about out in Colorado, my brother. And he said we should start doing a power hour. You know, power's inherent in the people, right? So we should start doing a power hour. And so I'm thinking that maybe we should keep doing certain sections of documents and going through certain things like this that are beneficial to the people. It gives a lot of education, right? This gives a lot of education because we have people. I love you, Chili. I want you to do better, Chili. That's what all I want. I want you to realize that I am serious about doing the right thing. If you're saying that you're a constitutional scholar, then we got to give the right constitutional information and knowledge to our people. And telling them to just give up their information is not the way. So we got to come together. And the only way for us to come together is for me to get loud enough for you to hear me. So maybe, just maybe, you listen instead of ignoring me. And then maybe the people that love you and care for you, like I love and care for you, like you care for all the people that you're trying to protect by trying to give out some information. Maybe it's just you don't know. But how could you not know when I've sent you my information numerous of times? I need us to connect, man. I need us to connect so we can change this nation, so that we can bring unity together instead of going out and calling cops filthy pigs and incompetents. And let's build them to be better people. I think how we build our community and our law enforcement to be better is by building them to be better, by being the example. And the only way that we can lead by example is to plant the seed, to be a better person, not to go out and call them piggies and cause division. Let's get together. We're all one. We're all one people, no matter the color, no matter the culture, no matter the creed. No matter even honestly your beliefs of religion, we still all come from the ultimate great source, the Most High. And however you believe in that, we're still all equal. Everyone should be disrespected right off the bat until disrespect has been shown. And then you got to stand firm. And all you really have to do is try to convince them how to be a better person by controlling their emotions, right? Think of it like this. You can be like the strong oak that stands when a windstorm comes and breaks, or your ass can be like the bamboo that's going to sway. Okay? Be like the bamboo and sway, bro. Feng shui, bro. Sway in this thing. Dodge all of the things that may bring up an emotional state, that may want you to hate me for a second, that says he's calling me out and he's being mean to me. I don't know how else to get your attention, brother. But we got to figure out a way, because you telling my people the wrong way. You telling my people to enter into a contract unknowingly. You telling my people not to learn their fundamental constitutional rights and securities and liberties in which they've had and which millions of people died for. That's disrespect. We're disrespecting. That's disrespect. It's horrible. We got to get it right. You know it, Dark. I've said it. You see it on my interactions with cops. You're better than this. You're better than this. You know better. And until I stood up and told him, I'm not going to put up with it. I'm not, man. You're better. We are all better. And we all deserve better. That's the problem. Somewhere along the line, we forgot that we deserve better. We forgot that there is a higher order that is working through all of us. Like, we forgot God. You don't have to be a Christian to believe in God. You don't have to believe in natural order and natural law, the existence of all. These principles are here. Just look at the structures of sound. Look at sound and its different structures on frequency and its geometric patterns. That right there will tell you everything. There is a source code to all this existence, and it's beautiful. So let's treat people beautiful, because you never know when you're going to go, bro. You never know, bro. You better cherish what you got, my G, because you never know. You could be one of those 3,600 people plus that's died in the past 3 years based off traffic stops. You could be one of those 7,200 people that were affected from losing someone in your family involved in a traffic accident. Meaningless papers based on the lack of knowledge. It's time. Like, I just went up to the local library yesterday because I had to get some footage from Hood River off of a CD, and I ain't got no CD drive at home. And I went and talked to the programming specialist there to see about what I can do about hosting some kind of educational seminars weekly there for this very topic. Why? Can we get law enforcement involved? Hey, copper. Hey, brother in arms. Hey, hopefully, or maybe we're just all out here violating rights and it is us against them. No, it don't have to be. I'm not going to believe that. I am going to envision and bring forth what I want to be because I know that people are better. Okay, let's get into another question. You should roll down your window no further than how many inches? This is hard. Y'all are not going to be able to get it. Let's see. No further than. No further than. Mikey B. Mikey B. Mikey B. Mikey B. Mikey B. Mikey, send me an email, bro. I know I already got an email from you, but send me an email, bro. It can't be no later sent than at 3:39. Oh, let's do it. Okay, let's see. One more. One more. One more. This is fun. I like this. I can't wait to do it on another document. This is actually fun. I'm enjoying it. Now listen. Listen. All you people. About to get this book here. It's going to come in a PDF form. It's going to come in an ebook form. And you also get an audiobook. Okay? You can listen to it. I want you to send me back an email with a review. Okay? You guys send me back a review. Okay? You guys send me back a review because I'm going to put the reviews on the website. All right. I'm going to screenshot them in an email and put them up on the website. Okay. Now, let's see. What else? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I got to find something. Hold on. It's the last one. I want to make it in the actual script, though. Okay. It's so easy. It's just whoever's got the fastest fingers that hasn't won. No Neuralink cheaters out here, okay? They have to have a properly signed what? Properly signed and issued what? To search your property. Boom. Okay, God's last king. So easy. Yeah, I just had to give one more. I didn't know what else to do. We've gone through everything else pretty fit. So God's last king. You have till 3:43 to send me an email to receive your free audiobook, PDF, and EPUB. EPUB, you know, book format on the digital. Okay. I'm hoping y'all really took this to heart. I'm hoping you really understand how important it is. Chili's got a big channel, dude, and he's just telling people to do completely wrong. It's not even right. And we have to get back to the fundamental aspects that please y'all reach out to Chili. I love Chili. I'm so glad he won his appeal. He deserves that. He really deserves that. That was hard for him. I guess he's never been in jail like that before, but the trifle beats everything. You not giving any information beats everything, to be honest with you. But hey, you gonna run with it. Um, I really want to talk to him. I think it's time. He needs to really see what I've done, and hopefully we can come in Powerhouse together and really bring this to the masses because it's deserving. It's time for people to get the knowledge they deserve. So with that being said, I think what I'm going to do is I'm about to record part 9 of the most sacred liberties. So I'll drop that tonight. This is a cool little live stream. Wasn't my focus. I do want to drop part 9 though of that. It's going to be a great addition to the series. Again, that playlist is Most Sacred Liberties, Your Right to Locomotion. Before leaving here, if you want to go down into the description, of course, the traffic law reform petition is almost at 400 likes, y'all. We're almost there, bro. Like we're gonna make 1,000 quick. I know we are. We're going to get to 1,000 real quick. Um, that's down in the description, and that's again we're pushing forward to legislatures, senators, governors, chiefs, sheriffs to really just go through with this law reform. Um, yo, Brian is my boy. Brian, here's the deal. He knows me. I got his cell. We text. Me and Brian are good. Anytime I reach out to Brian to post up something for me as far as a video, Brian's there for me every time. No worries. That's my guy. Every time. I love you, Brian. Just so you know, brother. I love you, bro. I love you. So, yeah, so if we can get that petition signed, all you got to do is signature. People are commenting now, though, they're like speaking their voice. And I think that's real important. Not just a signature, but they're speaking their voice and putting their video up on the petition. Again, it's the traffic law reform petition. That is beautiful, yo. Like, I'm loving seeing that people are putting their videos and voicing their opinions on why they're standing up for the petition rather than just signing it. It's cool just to sign it, but just typing something real quick, voice audio, that's really is something big. Um, yeah, and then the right to travel course is free. But pull up the petition now. How many signatures? Okay, yeah, I'll pull it up real quick. Let's do this. We'll do entire screen, and we'll do this one. We'll do it on the small screen. That's fine for me. And I can go over here. Do change. Boom. If I go full screen, will it trip out or is it gonna be nice? Yeah, so we're at 362, y'all. So it's really cool. See, I'm gonna be lagging a little bit. I knew this would happen. It's all right though. See if we can get it chill out. So what's cool is I've been sending it off to decision makers, as you can see. And as you'll notice, last week I called out a lot of supporters because people were actually donating. It's so amazing. I didn't know that people could donate. And they had, I started this back in September, and then I came back and checked, and people are donating. And as you can see, look, featured videos, and you can do view all comments, and you can either type in here, like you see, look at this, serve God. Okay. It's we are doing God's work, yo, because we're restoring our nation again. That's what this is about. We are restoring unity again. We are restoring our community again. We are restoring care and compassion again. We are about to, bro. I'm telling you right now, I already see it. I've already seen it, man. This AI is going to allow, if we can do it the right way, an abundance like we've never seen before of not only wisdom, but also allowing it because we have to make changes to our monetary system. It already has to happen because everything is up and it's all up for in the air now. Anybody can use bots to trade on the stock market. It can literally like our monetary system has to change. It has to happen or it falls and fails and we go through crazy. So we're going through in the next 10 years, dude. My daughter probably by the time she's ready to get a bank account, if we say we're going to try and do it at like 17, 18, she's not even going to know what a bank account is because we are going to have drastic changes. Like literally, they are talking right now about universal basic income. And you may be like, oh man, that's not going to work. It's going to work. It's going to work. I'm telling you right now, they're going to make it work. So anyways, you can put your videos on here and your comments, bro. Look how many comments just 6 days ago, a week ago. Look at this. people speaking. You can just do audio if you want. It's amazing, y'all. So I would really appreciate if y'all can do that, because it shares to not only everybody that's signing, but everybody that's going to be, partaking in major changed in this when we fully completely get it going. Like it's going, but we need to get it to the next level. And I got people that I'm going to be reaching out to on that bigger level once it gets to, a good, a bigger number. I just need to get more. We needed to get more. So we got to bring this change. We'll be eating bugs and living in storage crates by 2028. Well, it'll never happen, bro. I think that's a scare tactic. I know what they try, but the people will never succumb to allowing those powers to dictate what happens within the communities. It'll never happen, bro. It'll never happen. That's a fear tactic, overlord tactic. But again, it's a fear tactic based on knowledge, right? Just like everything that we currently have in this statutory administrative court system is based off fear and intimidation due to the lack of knowledge. So again, it just boils down to knowledge. Even when it comes to you and what you say would be the powers that be, right? The powers that be they ain't controlling me, but it's based off knowledge. And they can never control any of us when it's based off knowledge. Um, if you want to think about it, just think of the Civil War, bro. Freedom won, goodness won, and goodness will always prevail. Why would you say that about UBI? Because I'm watching all the legislature that's being passed in relation to UBI. They have to, because the monetary system is failing and it's all a farce, right? It's all based off debt and fake credit and an accounting system. Like at some point, maybe I'll download 2 videos from my other channel based on operating circular 7 and 10 through the Federal Reserve, going through the creation of money. Just the aspect that you can go out. When the bank loans you money, they're not giving you a loan of money that they own. They actually create that money right out of thin air based off of the promissory note that you signed right then and there. Then they send that same promissory note or application for the loan over to the Federal Reserve through an operating circular 7 or operating circular 10 agreement, thereby obtaining those funds, or should I say securitizing or monetizing the promissory note. So these are deeper principles in relation to the monetary system, UCC law, contract law, trust law, beneficiary law, all that stuff, and we'll get into that. Those are deep. But right now, my focus is, if we can get people standing up for their rights in this regard on the roads, then we can get people to understand how to operate in the statutory administrative courts, which are very easy now that I've gone through so many times. And then they'll move up to actually filing a civil suit, because they're following my civil suits, and then that leads them in confidence all the way through for everything that I'm filing through the PACER system or court listener system, to where they'll file their own suits. And after they file their own suits there through their own right to travel aspects or violation of rights, then they'll start moving into the aspect of understanding trust law, understanding UCC, Uniform Commercial Code, and the contracts and how those contracts operate in relation to securitization of promissory notes, what a promissory note is. These are really deep things that I think everybody needs to learn, but we have to start off little by little, so that way we can just understand how this whole system operates. Because it's a beautiful thing when you really know who you truly are. And I ain't talking about straw man and secret accounts and birth certificates and all that. I'm not talking about none of that. Like, nope. I'm talking about everything that's actually legal and out there. So, and it's nothing like you can't do. It's just things that they didn't teach us. So, and if I'm going to say, if anybody is really wanting to search up somebody that I believe is the best in the game in relation to this topic that we just spoke of, because I see Hourglass sent something, it's no other than the 0%. Okay. You can look up the 0% book. You can look up the 0% here on YouTube. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna immediately start teaching that. If you want to go into that, he is the best that there is. There's hands down. He's the best. The 0%. Okay. He's the best that I've seen. But then again, I haven't gone through his process. So with that being said, I've been on here an hour and 30. Let me give me something to eat. And hey, I appreciate y'all. I'm checking my emails and I'm sending out some books. So y'all be on the lookout. Bye.